Welcome back to this course on ACL injury rehabilitation, the week 7 return to sport and sport specific conditioning. Lecture 32, Development of Sport Specific Training Programs. I am Dr. Jarin Shaji from the Department of Sports Medicine, AFMC Pune. In this lecture, we will see how to practice your sport again. The learning objectives of this lecture are the principles of transferability in rehabilitation, movement pattern replication, sport-specific agility, plyometric and reaction tasks, monitoring technique quality, and practical case examples. Let's dwell in. Coming to the principles of transferability in rehabilitation. Specificity. The training or rehabilitation must mimic the biomechanical, neuromuscular, and metabolic demands of the sport practiced. Progressive overload. Gradually increase the demands beyond current capacity in terms of volume, intensity, and complexity of the exercises. Progression. Increase the challenge of the exercises or training, ensuring safety. Hence, the progression is not time-based but criteria-based, achieving specific milestones and goals en route, such as starting from bilateral to unilateral exercises, from controlled to chaotic environments such as in the field or the sports arena, starting with low intensity exercises and moving on to explosive high intensity drills. Coming to movement pattern replication. Identify the key sport-specific movements such as cutting, pivoting, jumping, tackling. These are the specific movements used in football. Use video or motion analysis to assess how the athlete moves versus how they should be moving. Reproduce various sport-specific patterns in rehabilitation. For example, in soccer, single leg landing and directional change has to be practiced. In basketball, vertical jump and lateral shuffle has to be practiced. In rugby, maybe contact preparations with low body position and bracing has to be practiced. Now let's see the sport-specific tasks or motor qualities which are to be practiced. Agility. This is a change in direction without change in speed of movement. This could be a pre-planned activity or a decision-based reactive agility drills. Plyometrics. These involve explosive movements such as hops, bounds, and depth jumps. They are utilizing the stored elastic energy in the muscles and tendon complexes and are powerful movements. Power is the transfer of force in minimal time. Reaction tasks. They integrate cognitive and perceptual components such as utilizing visual or auditory cues. Coming to progression of these sport-specific tasks. For example, a pre-planned cutting movements can be done initially with changing over to random cone drills. Then later on, to reactive light or cue-based drills in terms of agility, in terms of plyometric movements, vertical hops followed by box jumps, followed by rebound jumps with 180-degree turns can be practiced. For reaction time, mirror drills such as the athlete responds to a partner's movement in the mirror can be practiced. The evidence with various research studies show that return to sports success depends upon neuromotor readiness and not just strength. Monitoring technique quality. Why is this required? Because poor movement quality can lead to increased re-injury. How is this done? By video feedback or motion capture, which can be done as a 2D or 3D motion analysis, or using standardized tools such as functional movement screen and landing error scoring system. Also, the coach or the therapist can give cues or real-time feedbacks to the athlete such as knees over toes while landing, soft landing, and hip square while jump landing. How can we integrate it into the training? Combine quantitative parameters or data obtained from force plates, GPS load monitoring, and qualitative parameters such as the coach's observation, and integrate the correct movement patterns or techniques into your training routine. Let's see some practical case-based examples. In a football player returning back after ACL reconstruction, the movement replication of complex movements such as cutting, sprinting, and deceleration has to be practiced. Also, sport-specific movements using reactive cone drills, ball passing under fatigue, and small-sided games are important. Coming to basketball, movement replication in terms of vertical jumps and lateral slides can be practiced, as well as sport-specific movements with layup sequences with contact, defensive shuffle with reaction cues can be practiced. These are my references. Thank you very much and have a great day. Jai Hind.